because it's not really that hard to do. All I'm doing, all an 808 is a sine wave layered with a pitch envelope over it, essentially. Like, there's not much else to say. Like, so what I'm gonna do here, I'll go up an octave so it's kind of more pronounced. Right, so we'll start there, right? So what we're getting here is 3 oscillators, right? Actually, here, we'll turn it. This is 2 oscillators right now. And an oscillator is just a waveform that is repeated and translated into audio. Right now, they're all on sine waves. So right now, this is 2 sine waves layered over each other, right? And you can't tell because they're both the exact same pitch and everything, right? But if I just adjust this one, right? So now that one is at -12 semitone, which I think is -6. Basically, it's 1 octave down. Right, so now, and if I take that out, we go back to that. That's a single oscillator, dual oscillator, right? This has 3 oscillators, that's why it's called 3-os. From there, I go into the background settings, right? So this is panning, which is kind of like which side is on. We know what that is. Volume, and then there's 2 types of modulation, and then you get into pitch, right? Right, so that's a very simple, that's the sound I made with the 2 oscillators, right? From here, I'm going to cut the attack way down. I'm going to give this a whole, all right, this is the amount on the right side here that I just turned, and that's going to give us an amount, right? So I'm going to bring the attack in, right? And so now the pitch is following from the time I hit the key, right? I hit the key, and it's following this envelope up and across, right? And then it falls back down, and then it continues on where it started. So if I got the hold out of that, now it just shoots up really fast and then comes back down really fast. Right? And that's all I'm doing. Right? Hear that little whoop, 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 whoop. Right? Quick sustain. Cut the sustain really low. That's the sound you're looking for. Oh, I have another viewer. Is there another viewer here? Hi. Hi. I don't know. I don't see who you are, but hi. Right. So from here, kind of sounds like a sick or dying something. I feel bad for whatever makes that noise, and it's like a sick dolphin or a sick whale. I don't know. Here, but if we drop that an octave, right, that gives us a pretty solid 808 already, right? But I don't want it to carry on too long. I'm going to cut this, right, to give it that kick. And we'll reinforce every time. Every time this hits, we'll reinforce with a ghost kick. To boost it. And a ghost kick is just like a kick that's at like half volume, and we'll probably run a side chain. So that kick push is a little harder too. So yeah, it's pretty much an 808. I think I'm gonna need to give that its own channel because we're gonna need a little bit of probably, I don't know, some sort of distortion or something. Um, maybe a bit of reverb. So I'll see what effects we can run. We could throw. Okay, so this is Camel Crush. Camel Crusher is, believe it or not, it was used heavily by a couple hip hop producers. Not a fan of this person, but Kanye used it extensively on, I don't even know which album. I just know it was one of his albums where there was like a lot of heavy distortion on it. This was the plugin he liked to use. I just know about it because I mean, I really want to. I think I need to turn the volume down on the stream just because that's what it does. So like, yeah, that's the 808 we made, right? A nice deep simple sub, gives you a bunch of depth. And now what we're gonna do is we're not gonna actually use that. We're not gonna use that deep. We're just gonna give this a little bit. Yeah. Um, Fuzz filter? Fuzz filter might be good. Yeah. Okay, that might be. Oh. Yeah, subtle master is good. Cool. Awesome. Now we need an actual bass line.